boys and girls, welcome to the Crafty Corner. My name is Miss Lisa, and you are going to pick up a packet this week from the Fayette County Public Library and make another craft. We've been talking about different countries this summer, and today we're going to be talking about the Netherlands. The Netherlands are famous for, as you can see in this picture, the tulips, as well as their windmills. And so I have this cute little windmill for us to make today. In your packet, you're going to have this little bathroom solo cup. You're going to have some black strips, and you're going to have a little paper fastener, or we call them a brad. You also have your maze and your word search with words from the Netherlands. So this is the shape of the Netherlands, although it's not that big. Netherlands is a very small country. Some people also call it Holland. You may have heard that word. Now, to start off with your paper cup, you're just going to want to put your fingers inside it, and you're going to want to have your markers. And you can color it any way you want. I colored mine around and around and around, and so I think I will just do that again. And so I'm going to start here with some pink. I'm not sure the Netherlands people like really bright colors, but their tulips are, so I bet they do maybe. So we're just going to go around and around with your markers. And these can just be your regular Crayola markers. And you don't have to make stripes. You could decorate it in any kind of way you would want. Let's take this color and color around. So on the Netherlands word search, you have the word sauerkraut. Boys and girls, how many of you eat sauerkraut? It's not one of my favorites. There's also the word tulip to find in the word search, and the word windmill. You also have Dutch. That's what the people who live in the Netherlands are called. They're called the Dutch. Now, you might also know that the people in the olden days in the Netherlands would wear wooden shoes. Now, that's pretty cool. That might be something that you can think about. If your shoes were wooden, how would that affect your daily walk? Be a little bit different than wearing our tennis shoes, isn't it? Or our flip-flops here in the summer. Another word on there is bicycle, as well as Europe, because this is a country that is in Europe. Now, my parents went to the Netherlands once upon a time, and they actually took a cruise down some of their canals and rode bicycles from city to city, and then the boat would pick them up. And so that's pretty cool. If you want to have a trip sometime to the Netherlands, that might be one way of doing it. Now, all of these little windmills need to have an entryway. They need a door, because there are things on the inside that people have to take care of. Now, your little solo cups do have a seam, and so I suggest that you leave that seam in the back and come to the front here to draw your door. So I'm just going to take my black Sharpie and color over where I've already colored and make a door so that the windmill keepers can go inside and fix whatever needs to be fixed. And I'm also going to draw some windows so that they have some light. And I don't think windmills, well, they might be. I don't really know. I should look that up. Like lighthouses where people live inside. That's a possibility. Now, for the blades of the windmill, first of all, you're going to need to make a hole. So kids, have a parent do this. You're going to need to take your scissors and very carefully punch a little hole, like right here on top of the door. So I'm just going to wiggle it just so slowly until I can feel it punch through, because I don't want it to cut my finger in there. But you do need a little hole. So I'm just wiggling it back and forth until I've punched through. All right, so now to make your blade, you definitely don't want it this long. So I'm just going to, oops, I can use the scissors. Cut this in half, and I'm going to then put that in half like that. Make a little X, and I'm going to take my paper fastener. Maybe I won't even be able to do that. I might need to make a little hole here too. Make a hole so that that goes through. Do it one at a time. Punch one and then the other. Yeah, so you guys are going to need to have little holes in those. If you have a hole punch, if it's a small hole punch, that would probably work. So I'm having trouble here. There we go. I think I made it go through. Okay. Try to make it right in the center so your blades are even. Mine are not quite even, but that's okay. And we're going to punch the hole there. We're going to turn it over just a little bit, reach down inside, and open up that brad. Flatten the pieces down so that it lays flat against your little solo cup. You probably want to position this here a little bit so that you can see the windows. So now we have twins. All right, boys and girls, come to the library and get a packet and learn a little bit about the Netherlands and make this little teeny tiny windmill. He's so cute. All right, that's the Crafty Corner, and I'm Miss Lisa for the Fayette County Public Library. See me again next week for another awesome craft. Bye now.